A new inmate comes in, and the officer who was working says, my room number. I would love a breather before I get another celly out of the grab bag because the odds of getting something that works is low. I have a new celly, Cat. I just need a night to process and clean and maybe just like take a dump without somebody making eye contact with me. I was so excited for that. And they filed somebody right back in, right behind her.
I was like, it happened like seconds, dude, seconds.
We hadn't even had the chance to sweep up all of Melinda's candy wrappers, and they had somebody in there instantly.
Had in 3 minutes, 2 minutes. He would have been, yeah.
But they wasted no time with that prime real estate.
All right, I'll let her know.
The first thing I hear about Kat is that she steals.
They knew you didn't need to be alone.
So I told Nina.
Through the rumor mill, they tell me, be careful, she's a thief. She's probably eating my Cheez-Its right now.
I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. You need
So just take a second and think.
Yeah, come up
Give her a minute. Just give her a minute. Let her breathe.
I went with my gut, and I just tried to take a moment to pause and be like, okay, what am I supposed to do right now?
All right, ladies, head back. Head back.
I would rather just confront her and let her know that I'm on guard for that than see if she does it and then have to address it.
Your colored pencils! I've been wanting color for so long.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The girl just came and told me that you steal.
Who?
I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna hope that's not the situation.
I don't steal.
She was like, just be careful, she steals, and I was like,
What do you mean? I have my own concert. I don't steal.
and I don't think that about you. I'm just telling you this.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of people talk about me for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Or they think I do stuff when I don't.
yeah. I want to believe the best in you, so I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what they said, and I'm really nice.
Yeah, you seem really nice.
I am, but I'd hate for us if I ever something like that, you know?
Yeah.
When you get a new celly, it's a Russian roulette, right? Like your odds of it being prime pickings is low. How many times have you been to jail?
Yeah, I don't want to tell you. 17 times.
17, okay.
It's weird. I get every time. It's not weird, but I have seizures. So, yeah.
So my new roommate steals, and she has seizures. Sounds like a blast.
Even God submits. He teaches by example.
How did you feel about word submit in your life?
I still struggle.
Yeah.
When I submitted it to God, the honesty came out, but I really feel. You don't like drugs? No, I don't.
Guys,
You okay? What happened?
No, she's gonna have a seizure. Hey, go over. Maybe she's having a seizure. I'm in the day room, and then all of a sudden, I hear Kat behind me. She has already warned me that she has seizures.
Hey, she's gonna have some. She's having a seizure.
Who?
Cat.
I tell the officer, and I don't think he believed us.
Ladies, go ahead and head back.
and into yourself, please.
I tell the officer she's having a seizure. He wanted us to immediately go in ourselves, but he's not helping her at all.
Turn aside, turn aside.
He was like a deer in headlights. He froze.
There were 2 inmates who did a fantastic job of laying her down, making sure she was safe, wasn't gonna fall off the couch. Miss Steppi didn't know how to respond to a medical emergency. The inmates helped her, not you.
Head into yourself.
And so it was frustrating.
Hey, back in, guys, back in.
Just step in. Head into yourself, please.
Jesus, deliver her. In the name of Jesus, release her. Release her, unbind her, Satan, you have no power. You have no power, you have no power, you have no power. In the name of Jesus. I really believe in good and evil, and I really always want good to win. But this is a really dark place, and I think evil is currently winning.
Caitlin, look at me.
I'm glad you guys were all able to make it, even though we didn't need you because we had plenty of doctors letting us know what to do before you even got here.
Let's go.
I'm irritated because the response to health emergencies here are just so incompetent, it's not even funny. It just so happened that MedPass was coming through at this point. It wasn't like they were called to come into the pod when this was happening. So I didn't appreciate that.
We should probably take her. This was pretty severe.
It was a pretty scary situation for a lot of people. We all are worried about her. It was a significant seizure for her.
All right, I'll let if you need anything.
Okay, thanks, Mac. Stand at your doors. All right, ladies, next time there is an incident and I ask you guys to rack in, it needs to be immediate, okay? All we ended up happening was you guys getting in the way of the medical responding. Responding staff and the sergeant wanted to lock you guys down for 24 hours, all right?
It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would we be locked down?
Next time there's an incident, I appreciate the help, but you've got to let the professionals handle it, okay? So once I call rack in, you guys need to go.
When he's standing there, like a deer in the headlights, what are we supposed to do? Let her fall and hit her head? You know what? It should be your natural instinct to help somebody who needs help. And how can you punish people for stepping up and doing what was right? But that happens a lot, so I'm not surprised. My nose bleeds every day I'm here, every day.
Just go back. Did you come out of 30? Just go back in there.
Specifically, read that 18 also, yeah. What's that? Are you okay? You feel better? Yeah.
We were really scared.
Yeah, that was intense, huh? Kat's back. I'm glad she's okay. And then I'm kind of glad because now I don't have to have somebody new and her stuff is still in there.
I always have seizures in jail. I don't know why.
Stress.
Yeah, it could be stress. We're just glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're okay. You have to stay medical too long.
Yeah, because medical sucks, doesn't it?
It does.
Medical is very intense. It's just like being on punishment because they don't let you leave. You don't get rec time. You don't have all the things that you have.
Last time I was here, when I had a seizure, they kept me in there for a week.
I'm glad she came back to the pod as fast as possible so she didn't have to deal with it. But I'm worried for her after seeing like the officer's delayed reaction to her seizure. It makes me feel like I need to be on watch. God, if I had to give her CPR or something, I don't even know if I could do it.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
I bet you're gonna get cut on her time again.
Oh, wait 15 more minutes because we didn't get lost, so I goes to the bathroom.
I just want to shower.
This night deputy, he cuts into our rec time all the time.
No!
Evening rec time is from 8:30 to 10. And he left and took his 30-minute break to go to the bathroom at 8:30 instead of allowing us our rec time. And it's 9:10 and he hasn't come back. I don't know if he fell in, but I would like to shower. I hate this place.
It's time. He should be here. His answer's always, you're in jail, you're on my time, not your time.
You work for us, buddy. I don't think that's true. I'm gonna regret that. Being caged. It feels terrible. And you will never know how aggressive you can feel and how angry you can feel when you are kept in a closet for 20 hours a day. And then the small things that bring you joy are taken away. It is the most hopeless, unlike yourself thing you can ever feel.
Oh my God!
Oh, look who's back. Little chunky monkey.
You guys are taking your bathroom breaks on our time when you get your breaks. So we have to follow the rules, guys, but they don't.
He finally came back and let us out. So he leaves for as much time as he wants, and then we're just have to accept it. And that's the problem. I have actually made a spreadsheet of all of the deputies, and I am rating them based upon professionalism, knowledge, follows policy, kindness, and patience, and respect. And his professionalism is extremely lacking, and not that it's concerning for me.
We only got 45 minutes of our hour and a half. We still have rights. We're still humans.
You know, when I talked to him, he said that he actually got properly to another unit.
He does it every time he works.
I can see because they have the smallest crew.
We have a great group of deputies right now, and so I tend to play devil's advocate. I mean, yes, losing rec time sucks, and I come from like a privileged place of I'm a pod worker, so I get extra rec time, but at the same time, it's jail. I don't know what you were expecting.
If he didn't already have a consistent behavior showing that he's not doing his job, then it would have been a big deal. Because it's every time he works.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah, like that's the end of it for me.
I'm tracking his time so that I can legitimize my grievances.
It's the fact that the deputy is misusing his power and not following policy and procedure by taking his break instead of allowing us our rec time, which is my right as an inmate. Like, you don't treat people this way. And I definitely am feeling like the dehumanization. I came here with a purpose. So noticing a consistency of not following policy. Like, you have a job to do, you're not doing it. That's why I'm gonna file a grievance.
You should have seen them yelling at Connor last night if we were like banging our chairs against the wall last night just because he was going to pee.
I couldn't hear him banging chairs.
They were like, they were all like, like I straight up was like trying to defend all of you, but Scarlett, I don't like her last name, she's upstairs. And she said that she was gonna aid Connor.
Really? Over my break?
Yeah.
Rat. Luna is tattling to the deputy that I was gonna file a grievance.
This is good to know.
So remind me when we talk to tell you about how Luna is a total piece of Like, I try to be positive about people and still see the good in them, but she's talking about everybody to the guards. She says what we're doing, she says who's doing it, she might be a decent person, but at this point I can't respect her whatsoever. So this will be interesting from this point on because she did not know it.
Brian, 2 rec time.
I'm actually going to have a very pointed conversation with somebody today. In the group setting, so that everybody knows what I said, so there can't be any she said, she said.
It's starting to rain.
We were at morning rec, and I was waiting for Luna.
You guys, we felt raindrops.
Luna told the night deputy that I was gonna file a grievance. And I wanted to approach the situation with Luna.
Can I see hair? You still want me to braid your hair?
So I actually want to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
So, something you did last night really hurt my heart. When you were talking to Palmer, you were giving him information in relation to our complaints against him.
I told him that he got rid of the jail.
What you did was unfair. Because if I wanted to go talk to Palmer now about it before I filed a grievance, you removed that opportunity from me. And in doing so, you created the dynamic of an inmate versus deputy situation. Because I will tell you, last night, every time he went to my room, he flashed the flashlight in my eyes to the point I woke up multiple times. That's the first time I've ever experienced that last night. So by you doing that, you've antagonized him against certain people in this pod.
That was never my intention.
Well, if it's not your intention,
and I hear you.
But I'm just saying, if there's another situation that you want to talk about me, then you talk to me directly about it. Don't bring it to somebody else.
Oh yeah, I'm all right. I've had worse.
It's okay. Scarlett came so hard at Luna. I could feel her trembling under the table, and for as much as I agreed with everything Scarlett said to her, I still had compassion on Luna. I think because she's not combative back.
Do you want to braid your hair? Oh my God. It's tense. It is tense in there. Scarlett, she said what she needed to say. And I understood where she was coming from because we're all just trying to survive in here. I get that. But acting like that, I don't know how to talk to you. I am so ready to leave jail.
This is how I'm gonna sleep. Look at this, gorgeous. So my husband, this photo, like she's doing well. I have a present for you.
Hey, you see this? This is like assault. Brings out the white. She needs a whole pack.
I have this infamous diaper from when I had my period.
Is that a diaper? You sure? Who gave us something? Feed that to you. Garden. Smart man. A diaper.
I'm telling you, that diaper brings reactions out of people.
Do I just need to take that away if we're gonna be done?
Oh, certainly, yes. This is the general consensus.
Okay, then throw it away. Ah. Throw it away then.
I think it's fine.
I don't think it is.
It's fine.
It's not. I'm telling you to throw it away.
You're right.
Really?
What is the problem?
I was just being funny, and I'm thinking, surely he's not actually mad at this.
We don't need to throw it away. Go ahead.
Listen, I think we have the right to have these, but if this gives you something, if that makes you feel something, then you can have
Well,
it.
if you're wearing it on your head and whipping around.
Don't be disrespectful. Like, I know you think you're hot, but like you're.
I don't think that. I don't think that.
Little cranky Jesse came out of the corners of those cells and starts cussing me out.
I don't think
You're
that.
in jail.
Stop.
Like, chill.
Stop. You're around people in all day.
Get mad? What are you mad about?
An ounce of joy.
In. Roberts, in. You're done for the day.
It's not worth it.
For goodness sake.
Boy, oh boy. Everyone's grouchy. Can you grab my tablet? Like mine too.
If you grab their tablets, you're getting locked down too.
No, I'm not locked down.
The officer wasn't happy. He didn't think it was funny. Nina's not a pushover, but we already had issues with the Clippers, so it's not the officer we want to be making angry.
What?
She needs her tablet. I like mine too. I do not want the attitude, and I don't appreciate how all that went down.
Neither do I. You're still locked down for the day and you don't get a tablet.
Excuse me, lockdown for the day for what?
I love Nina, but she's very loud and boisterous. Like, our point is to be undercover, not like it's the Nina show. I'm writing notes upon notes on these deputies to be reported to the sheriff. So this is not the time and place to be drawing a lot of attention. That's not necessary.
We're having a show. I'm furious. He'll pay a price. He'll pay a price. Not the one to flex on. He's gonna regret this, I can promise you that. Are you gonna talk to me or not?
I got a 24-hour lockdown over a diaper. It's so unjust. I surely did not deserve a lockdown.
I will freak out, and he will pay the price. I know way too much for him to be acting way too dumb. He's being ridiculous. I would tread real light. Real light! He thinks that he's messing with your average. He has no idea what he's doing. I am not your one to flex on. I can tell you that.
Nina thinks she's above all this. It's like she doesn't belong here, and she's letting everybody know she doesn't belong here.
You do something about this, or I will. Got me?
Oh, I don't need less than this.
And it's only gonna get worse, so you guys decide. That's my terms. You do something, or I'm doing something.
Did you talk to the camera?
Yeah, I was mad. I was so mad.
Her talking to the camera like that is weird. It doesn't make me comfy. It makes me uncomfy.
There's a lot of women in Brighton who have never been to jail before, who have responded to this experience in a very different way. It's made it feel a little bit planty.
She's standing like this in the camera. Either you do something about this, or I do something about this.
Did you feel like you blew your cover?
No.
Never heard anything more planty in my entire life.
Now, would you like to come out here and can we have a rational conversation?
Yes.
Or would you like to be mad still?
I'll come out, gladly.
Nobody says anything to the guards. Everybody is so afraid, but I will always advocate for myself, and I will probably outsmart the person trying to come at me.
There's issues I'm having. I ask you to throw away. You say
I did.
something about a power trip, and you don't.
I didn't even think you meant it. I was like, oh, I didn't think you truly wanted me to throw it away. I really didn't. I didn't break any rules. I did what you asked. I threw it away. I went in my room. I didn't fight her. She initiated it.
Either way, like just the overall attitude that you handled this with was not okay.
Fair, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's a lot happening in here, and a lot of people are writing pages of reports against you guys. And they're willing to take it for whatever attention this is getting. They're giving point systems right now and charts, and they're ready to take this to everybody who's listening right now.
Nina brings up specifically pages of reports and charts against the deputies. I'm the one with the chart and the pages of reports. I write every day about the inner workings here. We're supposed to be a team, and she literally threw me under the bus.
I'm a little smarter than your average crackhead in here. And so I'm sorry, I don't want to be disrespectful to you. You deserve respect.
So because you're like, work with me, you're calm, I'm not going to write it as a minor, and there won't be lockdown time.
That means a lot to me. Your human decency means a lot. Truly.
I didn't let him tell me how it was gonna go. I let him know how it was gonna go. And then things changed real quick.
Please, very appreciate you. Thank you. You want a hug?
No, touch me.
I'm just joking, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll drop, baby.
So Nina totally ratted people out.
Strategy worked. Check.
I think everybody heard you call us crackers.
One team. Now I can't trust her.
What is she wearing?
I'm ready for my jail era. My criminal era.
You put your seatbelt on?
Yeah, love to. I'm Nina, 37, from Dallas, Texas. I'd want to be in jail with me. I haven't really seen much 60 Days In at all. Corey told me he thought had I seen it, I wouldn't have done it. I know you're supposed to go in kind of comfortable and scruffy, and this is like comfortable scruffy for me. You should see what people wear to court. People wear pajamas and actual slippers to court. I could light my hair on fire when I see that. I've been a bail bondsman since my very early 20s while I was in college. So it's gonna be very different being the one getting handcuffed. And look, my orange lipstick, it's like a little wink to like the inmate outfit. The bail bondsman is a critical part to the legal system. A bondsman is the middle person between the criminal and the court system. And don't let this bottled blonde fool you, honey, because I will find you. I think this is him. Watch. Let's go.
Oh, shoot.
Stop. You stop your breath. This is not a kink show. Turn around. I just hope they don't make me wash my hair. I don't mind taking a shower, but, you know, it's kind of a good hair day, and what a waste. I haven't felt a lot of anxiety going to jail yet. I know I probably should.
It's your first time getting handcuffed?
No. but I've never been to jail. I think I'm invincible.
Do you remember your emergency signal?
I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'm mouthy, but I'm compassionate. I know everybody's kind of underestimating me, but I mean, I've been to a lot of rough places. I can do jail. I overstep limits all the time, and I don't spend a lot of time worrying what people think about me or what people say about me, if any. Probably none. I hope it's like a cute jail. Ooh, is this them? Ow, look at that! Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe I should have just like went to work like normal.
Look.
Too late to back out, right?
Too late.
Hello.
Hi, Nina.
Hi. I don't know if I'm shaking because I'm cold or because I'm nervous.
Well, you look good.
Thank you. Did anybody else dress like this?
No.
I wanted to make a good first impression. Is this a good jail outfit? I felt like this kind of looked like an inmate outfit.
No, it's not quite the inmate outfit.
See, I've been liking your guys' outfits too, so I didn't want you to look better than me.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
You one-upped us.
What did you think when Nina showed up wearing what she was wearing at the arrest site?
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, do you remember the tap out signal?
Like this.
And then do you remember what I said about that?
If we do it, once we're out, can't come back.
Yep. I want to see every single one of you make it, and I want to see you in particularly prove everyone who doubted you wrong.
Thank you. Am I your favorite?
I don't have favorites. Come on.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna do you proud. You watch.
All right.
You're gonna want to hire me after this.
All right.
I might take your job. I'm just kidding.
Nina's personality, her character, you know, she'll probably stick out in booking. Yeah, there's a little apprehension there.
Okay, the first thing we need to do is have you take your coat off.
Okay.
We're just gonna take this and set this right over here for right now. Okay, perfect. Gonna have you stand over here by the vehicle.
Okay.
Take your right and left hand, put it on top of your head for me. And we're just gonna put the waist chains on you.
You know, this is some people's fantasies to do this to me. Look, I almost wore a belt today too.
Just keep facing my
Okay.
truck, okay? There you go, just like that. Just turn around and face me.
Ooh, this feels real.
Step in here.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Ooh, I feel weird. What's wrong with me? Who signs up for this?
Wes, let's go get you a
My
set
mom's on her last days. I can't see my kids, and you keep harassing me.
Nina, N-I-N-A?
Yeah. I get to booking, and it's so intimidating.
What's up, man? All right, come on in here, okay?
I've dropped off plenty of people at that door, and I've always been curious what goes on past that.
What color bra are you wearing today?
Jeez, black.
All right, we just have to inventory all your property.
Oh, okay.
That's what I know. That's a weird
What a
question,
sexy
sorry.
question.
All right, and then I'll have you take your pinkies. You're gonna put them inside your mouth. Show me the top of your gums and the bottom. Yeah. Up. Okay, now stick out your tongue.
And right now, I'm so uncomfortable.
Okay, just look forward of the camera.
Perform art.
Yeah.
Art.
Great.
That's not bad.
I've seen worse.
But at the same time, at least my mugshot is exactly everything I hope for. It's a combination of tough and poise. They give me a bagged sack lunch, and it's like clammy lunch meat with like questionable cheese. I get dressed out. They give me an orange uniform. I planned for that. I wore orange lipstick. I like it, it's fine. But like, if I could tell you the most horrifying part of this whole thing, the scariest thing in the planet of America is getting used underwear, I can tell you that. You have never seen a strip of fabric so singed by 1,000 crotches in your whole life.
Straight out that door to your left.
It's disgusting.
Line to the right.
You cheated! I jumped the gun.
Yeah, so this is intake once you gotta.
Hi. Where is it? Fine. I'll take ours. Our baby.
It's kind of like a weird smell in here, right? What am I smelling?
It is a weird smell. Like I want to go.
sorry. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay. So sorry. Okay, hold on. Okay.
The smell, I've been told it's the jail smell. Pits of hell. I have no way to describe it. It's the worst scent I've ever smelled in my life.
It's jail. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do people don't be by yourself, because when you're all by yourself in a cell, all by yourself, it's rough.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Okay.
In the pod, there's no tutorial, there's nothing. And it's truly up to you to ask and feel through it.
I'm Nina.
Hi, Nina. I'm Andy.
Andy?
Mandy.
Mandy. Okay.
It's absolutely insensitive. There's no padding for anybody who's new.
So where do you take a dump at?
We're right here in front of everyone.
Wait, so we poop in the same room that we sleep?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and right by people's heads.
Oh, the toilet situation is absolutely horrendous. You cannot be poop shy.
Well, here's the thing. At night, do not flush the toilet, even if you poop, because it wastes the listening to the toilets.
It's strange.
I didn't sleep at all last night because I was so spread out on coffee.
It's so gross.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
You have to say,
Yep, I'm pooping.
My nerves are a little shot. I'm a little stressed, and I finally muster up like the guts to eat this like weird sandwich. And as I'm eating it, this lady just takes like a raging dump.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And we're talking like feet from me.
oh my God,
I've never ate a sandwich with somebody taking a dump directly beside me. I'm petrified. This is gonna be so bad.
There you have it.
Good evening, ladies. It's time again for head count. Need to have everyone up, fully dressed, standing by your door. Give me your last name. When I come by with the clipboard, my name's Deputy, and I'll be your house deputy this evening.
God, so official.
Oh, we do need to get stuff off the wall and out of the window. Have anything stored there, stuck on the wall.
What happened?
No, that's fine. It's not on the wall.
We get the pictures off the wall. You're not allowed to put anything in your window or on your wall.
Oh.
But one night, we get an unexpected officer who we have never had before. He shifted the entire atmosphere so quick.
Don't come in here and like all of a sudden want to call shots. It's like, get away. Don't come in here and try to flex. God forbid an inmate have 2 pieces of joy. No, it has to be just like hell.
So Melinda and I put up some scriptures and we put up some quotes. So I take that down for him as he's instructed. And then it's rec time.
God bless us and protect us. Help my mouth against this demon scumbag of a CEO. I know you love him, but I'm having a hard time.
Can you unlock our door? Open my door. Can you ask him to pop my door?
Watch him power trip and not open the door for a reason.
It is the sweet hill, like you started. Okay, so this is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, stuff I said take out your window? You didn't.
I took it out the window.
That's out the window?
It's the ledge.
It's now the door won't open.
What in the world?
It won't open.
I mean, I did what he said.
Me and my cellie are locked down now, and he doesn't tell you for how long.
Look at the shock on everyone's face.
I have significant purpose here, but Nina's behavior could ruin it for all of us because she's so flippant about why she's here in this process. which makes her a weak link.
When I tell you things are about to change, brace yourself.
I truly did not believe that my water bottles lined up on the ledge of the window would be an issue.
General handbook. It just says you can't put photos on the windowsill.
You will never know how angry you can feel until the very last little bit of what you have is taken from you.
When I tell you, I will make sure he's leveled out and have my list.
And so I stand in the doorway and I stare at him and I try my hardest to make as much eye contact as I can and let him know I'm just not gonna lay down and take it.
I don't know who he thinks he is, but when I tell you he hasn't met me yet, he hasn't met me yet.
Nina just stood there at the window just staring at him like. He finally came over and unlocked our door and said, fine, get out. Oh, I love that girl. I love her. I love her.
I will determine how I'm treated, not them.
Vicky. You rated myself? Wait, excuse me? Those are my thoughts that make me be insane. You don't throw my stuff away. You're getting a grievance filed on you? What? You are totally wrong and disrespectful to women, and you do not deserve this job.
Thank you. Spell it right, please.
He told everyone else, take your stuff off your wall. He didn't even approach me about it. He went up to my room, ripped my stuff off the wall, and came down with them folded and threw them in the trash.
I spent hours and hours and hours coloring them. He ripped them up.
It feels disrespectful. It feels disrespectful.
I love Vicky, and I want to help her to make sure that the guard takes accountability for his actions. But he's so quick to reprimand that I had to do it differently.
Yeah, you're a little hard to read. I can't tell how to take you.
You don't.
You love the handbook. That's what's most important to you.
No, I just want everybody to be on the same page. Everybody knows what it is, what it isn't. That's not anything made up, no surprises.
Yeah.
Men like him, they like female attention. So I engaged with him as though I was genuinely interested in the way he handled things.
You can tell, like, if you're stern, if you're, like, really strict.
Oh, trust me, they can tell you.
What will they say?
Well, I usually can't repeat that in front of a lady.
How you, lady?
He smiled from ear to ear. He fell right into my trap.
Now, if your wife heard you talk to us like that, what would she think?
Talk to her like, what do you mean, like what?
Kind of snarky, kind of flexy a little bit, right?
Okay.
Just wondering.
And now I'm on top.
I only say that because a lot of these women in here have really bad pasts with men. A lot of them come in here beat up. A lot of them are scared to go home.
And that's very tragic.
You get to be this example of like a higher man.
I've had time to figure out how I was going to correct correctional officers, and I did better.
You feel jaded since you've worked here for so long?
Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah. It's something to think about.
All the other inmates, they all heard me. They all knew what I said. I think it was a good example that you can stand up for yourself and not be disrespectful.
That was a good talk. Appreciate it.